How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Seth Julian. Welcome you to today's session. We're going to discuss the Gulf market in general, review of the week. Particularly, we're going to focus on Saudi Aramco and the Tadawul, as well as other energy giants. Let's take an overall survey of the market. We'll take a look at the GCC charts here. We see particularly the Tadawul is on a real tear, setting an all-time high. The Aramco also doing extremely well. ADNOC actually is in a trading range, but as you can see, falling on from a long rise. And this is largely due to the fact that Saudi Aramco yesterday reported a 156% increase in operating revenue, and that's the top line number, and the profits adjusted accordingly. And this is due entirely to the high price of crude. As crude price rises, the net income rises for the company, its expense levels stay approximately the same, and therefore profits soar. And we expect, and we saw this, by the way, Friday when ExxonMobil reported, Chevron reported, the same story. High oil prices mean high revenues for the oil giants. And remember, Saudi Aramco is the largest, most profitable corporation on the face of the earth. Nobody makes more money than Saudi Aramco, and so much the more so even now. So this is a chart of the Saudi oil price at the moment. It's just going up, up, up. It's pretty much reached the point it was at the time of the beginning of the pandemic in Q1 2020, and the sky's the limit. The Opec does not seem inclined to want to increase output despite pressure from the West. They are enjoying this high price rise. Their predictions estimate a continued but slow increase in demand worldwide, and therefore they're not interested at the moment in damaging the high price level. And so to its partner, Russia, the Tsar Putin is also enjoying the windfall profits. So when we take a look back again at the Tadawul, we see just and this is a daily chart of the Tadawul, we see just an outstanding performance. It's performing above the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day moving average on enormous volumes. And these are signs traditionally of a continued trend. When price is moving above value, remember, price is just the data point at which a transaction occurs, but value is an average of prices over time. The pink being 20 days in this case, the blue being 50 days, and the brown being 200. So you see that the sentiment is quite high. The being Elder's Force Index is also in the buy zone, and volumes are tremendous. So the Tadawul, which is largely carried on the back of the oil price, is booming. And that's what we see. And I just did want to answer one small question related to the Green Energy Conference that's going on in Edinburgh now. For those of you who are concerned that the oil economy is about to dim, rest assured it will not for some time. Changing over to a carbon or lower carbon or a non-combustion energy society will take a generation or more, and tons and tons and tons and tons of capital, a great deal of labor, and it's not going to happen overnight. And so there's still a great deal of profit to be extracted from the oil and hydrocarbon industry, and that's what we expect to continue for some time. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I'm going to bring the session to an end, and wish you all, ladies and gentlemen, the ability to trade with confidence. Bye-bye for now.